Hi, today I'm going to read It's Tough to Be Gentle, A Dragon's Tale by Cindy R. Lee. Dex was a very rough dragon. He squeezed things too tight and touched things too hard. Dex loved to play, but sometimes Dex played way too rough. One day, Dex found a mommy bird and her babies. Dex said, "Mama bird, may I play with your beautiful babies, please?" "Oh, no, Dex," explained Mama bird. "You are way too rough. You must be gentle and kind to play with my precious baby birds." Little babies in the nest. A sad Dex walked away. He soon met a bear gathering honey. "Mr. Bear, could you help me be gentle and kind?" "Sure, Dex," he answered. "The only way to get honey from the hive is to be very gentle. If you are too rough, the bees will sting you." Dex tried to be gentle, but he was way too rough. The hive fell quickly to the ground. Bees attacked him and stung him all over. Ouch. A very sore Dex told the bees, "That was not very kind." "When we are afraid, we fight," confessed the bees. Dex apologized for scaring the bees and very gently put the hive back on the branch. Painfully, Dex sat down and wiped a tear from his eye. Mr. Raccoon saw Dex and offered to help. "I can help you be gentle and kind." "Let's go get dinner out of the trash," said Mr. Raccoon. "If you are not gentle, the trash can will crash and make a loud, scary noise." Dex tiptoed gently up to the trash can to take a look. He was very excited when he saw some food. As he wiggled into the can, it got tighter and tighter. The trash can came crashing down with a very loud bang. Mr. Raccoon was startled by the noise and ran away as fast as he could. See him? There he goes. As Dex saw Mr. Raccoon's tail in the distance, he shouted, "Come back! I found a veggie burger for us." Mr. Raccoon kept running and Dex frowned. Dex very gently cleaned up all the trash without making any loud noises. He grabbed the veggie burger and ran after Mr. Raccoon. You can hardly see Mr. Raccoon anymore. When Dex found Mr. Raccoon, Dex said, "Leaving me alone was not very kind." "When I am afraid, I run away," replied Mr. Raccoon. Dex apologized for scaring Mr. Raccoon and gave him half the veggie burger so he could fill his belly. A skunk appeared and declared, "I smell something yummy." "Here you go, Mr. Skunk. You can have my veggie burger," said Dex. The skunk thanked Dex and asked, "Is there anything I can do for you?" "Yes, Mr. Skunk. Could you help me be gentle and kind?" Mr. Skunk replied, "Sure, you can give me a big hug, but if you squeeze too tight, I will get scared and spray you with my stinky spray." Dex leaned down to give Mr. Skunk a great big hug, but he squeezed too tight and spray! Dex was suddenly covered from head to toe in stinky skunk spray. Oh, look at that stinky gray cloud all over the page. Ew. "That was not very kind, Mr. Skunk," Dex grumbled. "When I get scared, I fight back with my stinky spray," admitted Mr. Skunk. Dex gave Mr. Skunk a very gentle hug and said, "It's okay. I understand." A sweet hug. A very sticky, dirty, and stinky Dex walked away, feeling sad. Dex really wanted to play with the baby birds. "I'll never be gentle and kind," mumbled Dex. Just then, Baby Bird exclaimed, "Dex, you were gentle and kind when you put the hive back on the branch, when you picked up the trash, when you hugged Mr. Skunk the second time. I know Mama Bird will let us play with you. See, the little bird was watching the whole time. Dex was so excited. He ran back to the nest to ask Mama Bird for permission. Mama Bird, may I please play with your babies? Mama Bird was surprised when she saw the very messy Dex. She said, yes, Dex, you can play, but not until you take a very, very long bath. The end.